goodbye. That's all, folks. No, so what do we have today? That is a very good question that if you asked, I wouldn't blame you. Um, we have Surreal Mario 64 Beta 0.7. Why 0.7? Because it didn't feel complete enough for Beta 1.0, so I just picked a random number less than random decimal number less than integer decimal. Yeah, less than 1. Anyway, what is Surreal Mario 64? It is the SM64 ROM hack that I've been making. Yeah, I don't need this many files. What's even the score of this one? Spoilers? That's a weird score file. Anyway, let's just start, I guess. You can't see anything. Let me fix that. You still can't see anything. So, Surreal Mario 64 is a mini hack. Kind of similar to Super Mario 64 Sapphire. Except I've got 40 stars as opposed to 30 planned. This one has about 38 to 39. Technically it's got 39, I think, but one of those is kind of unobtainable and needs to be changed anyway. The idea is to make this save statelessable. Reasonable. So, the hub is not finished yet. It's all planned out, I just haven't built it yet. Because I actually need to redo the entire ROM hack starting in version 2.0.7 of the SM64 editor. So the ending was a little bit rushed. Also, the camera's completely messed up, but that's okay. So it's got 5 courses, 3 secret courses, and 1 Bowser gauntlet. Anyway, the first level. Tranquil Field. Title is pending. I'll just let you listen to the music, I guess. I'll go for hundreds. Music is good, but the level itself is a bit meh. So I think the stars on this one is on that island, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is there no bomb buddy to open the cannon? Guess there isn't. That cannon hole is very big. I might shrink it. Honestly, this entire level just needs to be reworked. Let me just mark that down. Rework C1 cannon. Got a big text document of things to fix. And these flowers look really ugly too. Honestly, this level is really garbage. It's tiny. It's got good music, but it's just a blob of green. So, disclaimer, the first level was made when originally this wasn't going to be a good ROM hack, but another meme ROM hack, where I make it in, like, another 24-hour sort of thing, or like 12 hour, and so I made this in 1 hour. I was gonna limit myself to 1 hour per level. And this one took like an hour 15. And then course 2, I was like, screw it, let's just break all conventions, and it actually started to turn into a good ROM hack. So I'm probably gonna need to completely redo this level. It's pretty lame, but oh well. At least the music is nice. And it's got the whole stuff. It doesn't feel empty, but it doesn't feel too full, which I kind of need more of. It's the generic level, like a generic fieldy level and stuff, the boxes and that sort of stuff. The rest of the levels are a lot more surreal, so I don't mind opening up with a very generic level. But I do need to change it. Make it maybe a little bigger. Same with level 2. Level 2 is tiny. It's even smaller than this one. But that aside, level 2 is not horrid. This gate is also just horrendous. I was like, you know what, let's have a gate that you need to hit a button to get the star, and then the hole was way too big. Also, these coins are kind of in a bad position. Wow, I just came back from finishing the final level, which is a masterpiece. I didn't realize how bad this one was, because I hadn't looked at it in like 2 months. But yeah, this is kind of abysmal. Oh well. Did I already get your 5? Here's the missing coins. Coin switch. That shadow there is a star, if I recall correctly. I knew there was a star, I didn't remember where, but yeah, I believe it's marked by that shadow. That's red, okay. What is this malarkey? This is level 1, it shouldn't be that. I really need to redo all of course 1. Course 1 should not have parkour like this. Oh well. I think there's a coin ring up there. Oh wait, never mind, I didn't. Now we got exactly 100 here actually with the box. Well, that's convenient. For the most part, 100 coins. Minimal text is changed for the record. Hey, Colin the Potato, welcome to beta testing. Well, that's just the wrong star name period. Okay, then. Wrong star in course 1. Reds. Well, in that case, what is the actual tricky jumps atop a field star? Is that one also tricky jumps above a field? In which case, there's just an unobtainable star. This first level is so bad. I'm gonna try and do most of it without save states, because that's the goal, but yeah, there were a bunch of coins up here. I just need to, like, shrink the height of this cliff a bit. Okay, they're just mixed up. Okay, then. Okay, floating above the field is pretty easy. Just blast to it with the cannon. Oh man, that looks really ugly. I think you want a high angle. You do not want a high angle. You want an almost max angle, but not quite. Yeah, there are coins up here. I thought there were. 5 coins that are kind of floating. I guess that's okay. I don't know. This is a very hexagonal. I guess it's not. No, it's not a full hexagon. It is. That could be made to look a lot better, though. The Pawn's Alcove. This one is just hit the switch over here. This is just dumb. Just a switch on the wall. It's kind of clever, but I don't know. That one, I don't know. I'll have to ask my beta testers about that one. But this part here is just completely ugly. It needs to be completely fixed. The ledge across the pond. This one is pretty easy. You've got two ways. I wouldn't recommend long jumping like that, though, because there's an invisible wall. You can GBJ to quote simple flips. Fortunately, this sand is walkable, so shouldn't have much of a problem. And lastly, Secret of the Flower Patch. It's kind of just right here. That one is very generic and probably going to be changed. Anyway, Course 2 is actually kind of fun. Oh, hi camera. Camera just kind of ended itself there. But there is a problem with Course 2 in that it requires BLJs. 6 of the 7 stars in Course 2 and 1 of the bonus stars do require BLJs to do. Now, they're very easy BLJs, and in the hub I do plan on having an explanation of how to do BLJs along with the practice area. Oh, good! Why did... Okay, then. Also, the game is really quiet. Let me fix that. So, no, it's just this music that's quiet. Okay, then. So, yeah, this is Paradox Caverns. The, hub menu didn't show up because of reasons. Looks like a really tiny level. We got some lava. We got some other generic malarkey. So there's there are a few stars here. Got an alcove here. Secret. I actually forgot this level had secrets. I guess you can get 2 levels here then, or 2 stars here, without BLJs. Where's the place you wall jump? I can't even find it. I don't think it's there. Is it here? This looks too... Oh, it's right here. It is here, but more so. Yeah, this one is just out... What? Why is it... Okay, never mind. The star names are completely messed up. Oh? I thought there was a star up there. Never mind. It's just secrets. Never mind, then you can only get 1 star here. I'm forgetting how this level works. Wasn't there one here? Yeah. Wait, was the last one inside this lava pit? I feel like it was. I don't actually recall. Uh-huh. Pretty sure it's like across from this lava pit. It is. Okay, that's a really bad place for that. Course 2 secrets. I like the concept of this level, and it's sort of okay, but I don't know. Where did the star appear? Okay, that's too high. I'll just lower it. That one is Secrets of the Cavern. That's Supposed to be the first star you get. Also, because, no custom hub, I didn't really bother with the warp, so we're gonna have to backtrack. And since the menu's broken, the gimmick of this level is, it's a parallel universes meme. BLJ here, without a spider getting in my face. And now we're in the same level, except now it's a pyramid. So, parallel universes. It's kind of a cute gimmick, but maybe I'll make it with a teleporter or something. Here we have lava to make those jumps a bit more difficult. I'm probably gonna rework this level entirely also. Like, courses 1 and 2 I'm probably gonna rework. Course 3 and 5 are really good. Course 4 is... I don't know, kind of... I don't know, I'll have to check with my beta testers on that later today. And then everything else is really good. The slide needs to be reworked. I guess we'll work on hundreds. There's no red coins in this level. Lag is a big problem with a level this small. You can get some bad lag. Combating lag is... I don't know why, but my hacks seem to lag. I have an idea... No, actually, I don't really know. Maybe I'm just forgetting how much the original game lagged, or how little the original game had in terms of enemies and objects. Oh well. Burn your tushy there. I can't believe I just said that. Never speaking again! Can he really get a maximum of 69 coins in the first section? God damn it. That was... I did not... Wow. That's a nice meme. Plenty of coins in this level. It's like, it's really tiny and it's really easy to get them all. There's like, I don't know, 105 looks like, something like that. I mean, it's, no, 110 looks like. Because there's those 5 there, which I might lower. Honestly, actually, this level doesn't seem that bad. Anyway, this. I'm just gonna save state to demonstrate. If you ground pound wrong, you die, because you hit the boxes and they break. So, this is a mirror image. It's the exact same world as the other one. It's a parallel universe. So, here is a star. Because, if you remember, on the other side, 3 quadrants of this gap were lava, and this 1 quadrant wasn't. Here's the star. Beneath the fiery floor trap. And continuing with that trend of going to where the other level is, we have another one. And it's right here. You might notice something's not right here. That's right. completely seamless wall. I'm proud of this. So normally, you would have a seam if you just insert invisible wall geometry here. Because the texture would cut off, you would see the cut texture. However, how I did it was, this is actually, there's a fake wall in front of the real wall, so I'll try and show that off. Yeah, you can sort of see it here. See Mario, look at Mario's right glove. There's two walls, and they're really close together. And it's to hide the seam to make it invisible. And here's just a star. Apparently that's just too high to backflip. Good. Wow. Now the last two are kind of really difficult. One of them in particular, one of them is just kind of obscure, and it's kind of... The idea is clever, but it's really hard. Or, it's really hard to find, and the other one is just really hard to do. You, sir, need to get out of my face, Scuttlebug. I might have to use save states for this, it's kind of difficult. You have very little time. Ah, I almost had it. Oh my goodness, what? That's never happened before. I don't know how I gained that much speed, but... Okay then. So anyway, yeah, this ROM does have several problems. Hopefully they'll be fixed when I redo the ROM, because I'm redoing it in version 2.06, or 2.07 of the SM64 editor. Because in 2.06, it doesn't fix the problem with the final boss, like the final Bowser, etc., with Bowser just tanking your music and sounds in general. 2.07 fixes that issue, however, I needed to start in that version, and I didn't, so, pardon me, kind of uphill without a battle. Up creek without a paddle. What? Uphill without a battle. Well, we're just losing all the time. Okay, we got it. That was not outside the parallel universes. That's just completely wrong, period. Outside the parallel universes is this one. So you can't see the other parallel universe because there's a black wall, but there's no way anyone will figure this out. I'm just gonna be completely honest here. Nobody will figure this out. Go at BLJ at an angle. And where are we? Damn it, we still made it. And we soft locked. Oh, good. We GBJ'd. So you need to do that, but not get stuck. So the slope, in theory, is supposed to stop you from getting inside the other universe. I'm probably just gonna replace that star entirely when I redo this level. And so you can walk on invisible floor. And get that star here. Which... Okay, that... So yeah, one of the stars there is just completely unobtainable because... IDs, but yeah, that's the star in theory. Okay then. Castle is laggy. So let's go with a secret star next. Which one is this one? Okay, there's two here. This is a big block battlefield. Yeah, I don't know if battlefield is the right word. I'll probably change it. I don't remember the background being that dark. Huh. 2 stars here, reds and just one that isn't reds. I like this level, it's cute. Ooh, that's some bad seams right there. Well, I mean, of course it is. Never mind, yeah, that's intended, because this is a block. Everything is supposed to look blocky. Did that way on purpose. So, Tidal Isle, the other generic secret level, not counting the slide, also uses this music, and I was probably going to replace it. But I really like the overall concept of this level. It's just generic platforming, but it's got peaceful music. It's pretty good. This was made after the first 5 levels, so this is really good. Or tries to be. It's a little bit laggy at times, but we can't have everything. Ow. And killing enemies will reduce lag. Don't need to kill that guy to get down here, but I mean, that works. This level might get a little bit reworking, but as far as I can tell, it's pretty good. But again, I'll leave it all up to my beta testers. If I could fix the lag, I would. I don't know how to fix the lag, so I can't. One other star here. This level's actually a good scale comparison, because each of these chunks, these blocks, are exactly 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter in SketchUp. So that's 500 units, if I recall correctly. We just climb this weird tower, ow, however you can, and you'll get a star. Hey, hey Nikaji. This is a beta testing of an SM64 ROM hack that I'm making. It's currently still in beta, and a lot of things are going to be changed, but this is a Super Mario 64 ROM hack I'm making. So yeah, how are you? Okay, so I guess we'll go into Course 3, which is, in my opinion, the first good level. Not counting the secret levels. Course 3 is pretty decent. It's got some issues, but it's okay. Orbiting asteroid field. Good to know that the star selection screen works. We're in outer space. I spent a long time on this level, but I really like it. And to get around, you use cannons, which kind of sucks for keyboard controls. Also, the cannons kind of look ugly. I'll probably fix that. Yeah, the moon might be a little bit massive. I'll just let you listen to the music for a little bit before I fail at this cannon shot and die. Yeah, this might be the best level in the game. Oh, I actually survived. Yeah, I need to change the geometry on this asteroid. I'll actually mark that down right now, after the music loops. which it just did. Okay, C3, easier first cannon blast, and C3, cannon indents. So the star we need is up there. You need to be really good at cannon blasting. Ideally I want to make it so that you don't need to do you need to do as little guessing as possible. But some shots are kind of tricky. I'm actually surprised I got up here without dying. The asteroids are walkable, are as walkable as possible. Very high friction. They're the climbable hill texture, but still. Blast to the farthest asteroid. That'd be the star there on my left. Where's the... Actually, I think this might be the wrong cannon. I think I need the cannon on that one. Or it might be this the cannon down. Actually, there is no cannon here. Okay. I guess I'll show the lower part of the level then. Barely long jump, but you can, in fact, survive. This lower cannon is the easiest cannon to aim, actually. If you aim up like this, you'll always land on an asteroid, and if you aim up like this, you'll always land on the satellite. Designed it specifically to do that. Also, these coins should probably add... I don't know if the angle of the line should be changed. I guess it's okay like that. And you know what, while we're here, we'll get this one, Secret of the Satellite. This one is just kind of... a sort of tricky jump, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we do want to blast up here, which is actually kind of tricky, because if you don't land on this triangle, if you land on this part to my left, it's a wall, so you will bonk off it. I really need to change this asteroid, because it's a pain in the rear to blast to. Okay, anyway, we need to go to this asteroid, to this cannon, because this is the only cannon that we can actually get to here from. You can't get to the moon from here, it's just too far away, but you can get to here. That was not the correct cannon shot. I'm gonna load that save state for time purposes. I might add some sort of marker, maybe a ring or something. Maybe not. Some sort of aiming reticle to help gauge the distance. I'll run that by my beta testers. Red coins in the astral field. Okay. I guess we'll start we'll start at the top and work our way down. And that there is one of the main problems why we need to change that cannon. That asteroid's geometry. But like I said, beta. Not even beta 1, beta 0.7. That should give you an idea of how unfinished this is. Okay. I don't know how I survived that. Yeah, like 4 stars required coming up here onto this asteroid? Possibly 5. Yeah, actually no, 4. You can get the last one without it. Do I want to be here? I guess I don't really have much of a choice in the matter. I don't know if I'll change the cannons being on top of weird boxes and put them in actual holes in the asteroids. Well, actually, the problem with that is the cannons are kind of really hard to see. It's hard to see which cannons have asteroids, so I don't know. I'll run that by my beta testers. Okay, that red coin is kind of hidden inside the rock. This long jump is kind of a long one. I mean, it is a long jump, but oh well. And it's kind of forced damage. Oh well. Oh yeah, cannons just do not work in Lakitu Cam. I don't know why. So if you shoot up here, you'll always land on this asteroid here. Barely, but you will. I do think that, I believe, if I recall correctly, you will stop even if you don't fall. Or if you don't get up, you'll stop sliding just before you fall off. Okay. Jump down cautiously, roughly. I don't remember how many coins this level has. How many over 100? And there's the MIDI loop. Some of the MIDI loops in this game aren't perfect, but it's not horrid. The original MIDI of this sounded so much better, but unfortunately, limitations with the N64 sound font engine sort of thing. See, 103 coins in this level. So let's just test not pressing anything if I shoot up here. Yeah, you don't fall. I thought that's what happened. And then, quick jump over here. Try not to land in the cannon. Here's your star. So most of these asteroids are just variations on the same asteroid, but rotated and like pinched and pulled in certain directions, and then just cloned a bunch. But you couldn't, it's kind of impossible to tell. Okay, the next one is actually kind of difficult. Quick dash to the distant moon. So, that star right there. There is actually, I'm gonna showcase this off, a really stupid way of getting this star. I'm just gonna alt save. Oh, good. So you can BLJ to this star from this triangle specifically, and it is the most glorious thing ever. So I do plan on releasing a hardcore version of this hack, Surreal 64 Hardcore Edition, the Kaizo equivalent, like Extreme Edition or that sort of thing. And this is probably how you're gonna have to get to this star in that mode. Not like that. Some really complex BLJing. I really do enjoy BLJing. Oh, I made it. Normally get a lot more speed and you have to run around. Actually, I'll try and show that. That was bad angle. There are a few spots you can BLJ like this on these asteroids, but this is the only one where you can get a good angle and height to land on the moon. Okay, this is bad starting angle. It's not easy. I'm not getting enough. I want to show off the extended BLJ. Like that, except I actually land on the asteroid. Which is easier said than done with these slopes. Huh. Whatever, you saw me get over there. Damn, I'm just barely missing it. Point is, you can BLJ there. And you have to do some weird nonsense to actually stand on there. Running around in circles. I'll give it like, I don't know, 3 more chances. Bit more than 3. There you go, and you have to do this until you run out of speed. So you don't go flying off. There we go, that's it. But that's of course not the intended solution, because that's just horrible. The intended solution is just this. Completely missed the box. I'm probably gonna need to add an indicator for the boxes. You have very little time. Oh good, and the audio died. That can happen sometimes. It's just an emulator issue, not a ROM issue. Oh good. Yeah, this is, especially with the camera, you kind of want to go Mario Cam at the second part. Maybe I'll add a second box here for perspective. And also to help prevent fall damage. You don't actually even need the second box there if you're fast enough, good enough. Point is, this is a way that doesn't involve horrible BLJs, but this is still kind of a bit too difficult without save states, so I'm gonna need to make it a bit better. Yeah. If you get a double long jump there, you can make it up there, except if you land on that triangle, because that triangle is too slopey to land on. My bad. Man, this is actually way worse than I thought it was. I think this is almost as bad as the BLJs. Main problem with the BLJ is that you actually have to figure out where to BLJ from. And then, yeah, it requires kind of large knowledge of BLJs, which lots of people don't have. Also, it's kind of BS. So is this, apparently. Oh, good! Apparently there's an invisible wall there. I never knew that. Well, that sort of thing can't be helped. That's just an extraneous ceiling. And again, that sort of thing can't really be helped, because first I'd have to find the exact spot where it was, find the asteroid casting it. Oh, man. This time limit is really unforgiving. I'll stick the switch on the other side of the asteroid field. So you just hit the switch and then you just climb like a staircase or something. Because that end of the asteroid field is extremely empty. And that would lessen the need to come back up here again. I like that idea. Ooh, just barely made that. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. C3 Moon Star nerf. Anyway, the last star there is... That's the wrong level. The center of the black hole. So, this star was on screen. Did you see it? You probably didn't, because you weren't looking for it, but... There's a black hole somewhere. There are two ways to reach it, with this cannon or from jumping from a higher up asteroid. But see this dot here? Blends into the background. There's a star in the center of that black hole. And it's kind of a pain to aim, because you've got no depth perception. It's kind of easier to long jump to it, but oh well. So that's course 3 done. Let's do another secret level. Actually, let's save Tidal Isles, because Tidal Isles is one of the best levels in the game. Let's go do the slide. The slide kind of sucks. This is the Gravity Warehouse. So, the gimmick here is that half of the slide is upside down. The star? Is the star not actually here? No, it is. Yeah, the star's right there. But we need to invert gravity to get it, which is just a pile of BS for go down the slide. It was an okay gimmick, but it needs a little bit of reworking because the slide is honestly extraordinarily short and very easy to die like that. Oh, that's a good place to save state. It's a bit. This slide is a bit too difficult. It's the middle part. The first and the end are fine in this big open room, but this part here, it's kind of garbage, and also very hard to see what's going on. So I might scrap that middle part for something else. Probably will. Problem is height limitations. Although you have allegedly infinite build size, there are actually height limitations. Wow, that part there is a piece of garbage. Didn't realize just how bad that was. Okay, I made it. Oh, I forgot about that part. I completely forgot about that part entirely. There were gonna be secrets in this level in that middle part, but I don't know. I'm gonna scrap the middle part entirely. It's really bad. Anyway, and here's the other part, except now it's right side up. Or upside down. There's a one-up on there, but it's not worth getting it. I like the gimmick, but the middle part needs a bit of tweaking. Also, this MIDI kind of sucks. I'll get my beta tester's opinions on it. Anyway, I guess we'll go to course 4, which is kind of garbage. Course 4 is more on the surreal side. Excuse me? Oh, good. So not only does Course 4... What? So this is... How did this happen? Did my ROM get, like, corrupted? I swear this was working. I don't know. Something went wrong here. So not only does the menu screen not work, oh man, I misspelled vertical, and the music dies, so there's no sound at all. That's a big reason why I'm making this in not 2.0.6. So I'm just gonna find the MIDI and play the MIDI for this level, which is this one. Pretty sure, yeah, it is this one. So this is just the same piece of architecture, this one bridge segment, except copied and pasted everywhere. Also, that's why this level, I'm on the wrong file. That's why I said I already had that star. My bad. Let me fix this. Okay, now we're in the correct file. I was wondering what was wrong there. Anyway, so the vertical bridges is over here. There are like no coins in this level. There's actually not 100 coin star here. This level's kind of really bad. It's okay, but kind of bad. The concept is... Oh, it definitely fits with Surreal, but... Why is there just a star there? Excuse me, why is there a star there? There shouldn't be a star there, unless that's... It's kind of tricky to get up here. Yeah, why is there just a star there? I don't That better not be the 100 coins, or the, yeah, the 100 coin star. Okay, then. Because that's, like, not obtainable. Anyway, that's the vertical bridges. Anyway, I don't remember the sequence of the stars, so let's just go over here next and die. Good. 10 out of 10. Would die again. So this is kind of just a weird area of bridge segments being missing. That's just a stack of sideways bridges. Up here is a star. If you're careful with your triple jumps, it's not actually that bad. Past the broken bridges. I think star 2 is over here. It's more wall jumping off of sideways bridges. So actually, fun fact, originally I wanted the MIDI for this one to be this one. However, I couldn't make this MIDI work because problems. Did not mean to read that sign. What are we going for next? There's one over here. then I guess we'll do reds after. Here's just a pile of tilted sogginess. It's pretty good. No. Angled bridges to nowhere. I feel like a lot of the levels in this game are really tiny. Really tiny. Really tiny. In contrast with the final level, which is kind of massive. Anyway, I guess we're going for reds next. Guess you could call this more of an alpha than a beta, honestly. But the exact specifics are besides the point. Whole bunch of reds over here. Oh, this red coin sucks. I thought honestly that the 100 coin star was here, not the reds. It's too angled. It's full of invisible walls and other malarkey. It's just bad. That leads back there. It's easier if you go from here to avoid whatever madness this is. Try to. And then how do you get back? Not like that. I think the best way is like that. Okay. Anyway, Course 5 is my favorite level in this level anyway. Or, favorite level in this game. Course 5 is... I'd wager it's really good. That's where the red coin star appears. Here's just a red coin. You can't... Yeah, the problem is you can't really see the bridges if you're facing the wrong direction. Could be a big problem. I don't think there was a red. Actually, there was a red up here. Forgot about this red. Isn't this one like really horrible to get? I seem to recall it being. Yeah, you slide off. So you gotta be on your toes. Last one is a freebie over here. This level, I could see being a good level, but needs some tweaking. Needs quite a bit of tweaking. But I could see this being a decent enough level. It definitely fits the surreal theme. But needs more background elements. It's pretty empty. Bridging for 8 red coins. That was a bad pun, and I love it. Okay, missing 2 stars, hundreds and the one by the Swiss cheese over there. Oh good. Oh good. Oh good. Because, you know, must spam speed up. That'll fix that so I don't have to forget all the reds. Because I loaded the save state. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? This time without the... That's the wrong direction. This level feels very segmented. I don't know. Anyway, jump in here, and then you have to do some weird stuff like this. Because, you know, you can go through them one way, but you can't go through them the other. Something tells me I could probably just do, like, this. Yes. This star is... I don't know about this one. I don't know how I feel. Feels kind of dumb. And then I don't think that 100 coin star is obtainable. It's kind of just floating in the middle of the void underneath a bridge. So I'm gonna not bother with that one because it's kind of in a horrible spot. I am going to nuke the music though. Yeah, like when I tested course 4, it actually worked properly. The music problem wasn't there. Oh, course 5 doesn't have a music problem. Oh, I didn't change the start names of this one apparently. Good, well it's Frozen Wasteland. It is a massive level. Absolutely massive. Massive frozen wasteland. I love this level so much. It's so foggy. It's massive. You can't see anything in the distance. It just kind of goes on and goes on. It just kind of stretches for way longer than it has any right to. Here's an edge. I love the music. I love the snow. I love the fog. I love the background. I just love this level. This looks really good ambient wise, I think. Music is but see, you'll be wandering this level for a very long time. Also, the music is so quiet. Unfortunately, to make the music louder... I foolishly didn't save any of my music settings. Next ROM hack, I need to save my music settings. I saved my level geometry settings, but not my music ones. Oh, here's the blue coin switch. I don't even remember there being a blue coin switch, I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh. I guess there is. So 100 coins do exist in this level, but good luck finding them. I need to add way more than 100. There's just a bunch of snowmen and other stuff. I guess we're going for reds. So the reds are, as the star name would say, are all by the pillars. These pillars. These spiky pillars. Oh, well, actually, we found this star, so let's just grab it. It's just kind of, there's a snowdrift here with a star at the back of it. The snowy bivouac, whatever it's called. That's not the Lost Penguin. The title for that one is supposed to be something like the snowy bivouac, something like that. It's a weird mountaineering term. What do I look like? The type of person who speaks French? I mean, I only took... I don't know what it's like. I did take high school French. Just core French, though, not French immersion. Also, why is Lost Penguin star 3? What? Maybe I did change... Okay, something is off here. I think my text got corrupted. That must be it. because there's so much weird stuff going on. There is a lost penguin. I don't actually remember where the baby is, though. I know where the adult is, but I don't know where the baby is. How's desktop audio, by the way? I have it turned down. Let me turn it up so that the balance is better. That should make it better, hopefully. It's the problem with having nobody in your chat. There's a big mountain ranger. I don't think there's any red coins here. There might be, though. Oh, here's one of the alleged penguins. Or snowmen. There are actually 2 chasms here. You allegedly can get out of both of them. Oh, I added a bunch of money bags here. You probably like the game. Also, this looks really ugly. I need to make this ground more smooth or more uneven. So I didn't actually test to see how bad these boxes were to climb out of. Yeah, they don't seem that bad. They're doable. Yeah, that's doable. Apparently there's a ring of 8 here. Yeah, there are coins. It's just I need to add more because a lot of them involve whatever it's called. This level is just wandering. You just wander around and pray you find something. I love it. As much as I love the music, though, we kind of need to use speed up. Kind of ruins the music. Actually, definitely ruins the music. Is this the other chasm? No, it's the same one. I think there's a bunch of mountains over here we haven't explored yet, though. Yeah, this is about as big of a level as you can possibly make without it getting really weird, because if you make too big of a level, everything gets really distorted as you go towards the edges, and it's a real big mess. So I made this as physically big as possible. Oh, there's the baby penguin. It's over here. We're gonna get reds first. We're at 5? 5. Don't know if I did not get that one. Fun fact, the background of the level is the exact same color as the fog. I made a custom background that was just a solid color, the same color as the fog, specifically so that you couldn't see. Because otherwise you could tell where the edge of a level was, because the fog would not show. Because fog only affects level geometry, adds a faded color to it. But if there's no level geometry in the way, then you couldn't see it, so I had to add the background. And it actually makes a really good effect. I love it. Okay, one more red coin. Might actually be in the big mountain range. Or on this one over here. Kind of impossible to tell. This level all very much so looks the same on purpose. Yeah, totally. If I could, I would make the music louder. But I would have to redo the entire music. Like, I would have to redo the instrument sets, and that's not easy. And I don't know how loud this song is either. Could it be at its max volume? I thought there was a red coin around here. Yeah, there is. That red coin's kind of bad. And here's the penguin mother. This red coin, okay, this one needs to move. This is a bad spot for red. C5, red, near, penguin mom. And then the star appeared somewhere, but the star is always loaded, if I can just see it. Let's behind a mountain because I can't see it. The stars are always loaded. So it should stand out as a shining beacon. In theory, at least. I don't know, maybe the fog covers up the stars. Actually, I think fog does cover up stars. Huh. There's secrets, by the way, but they're very easy to find. They're all on these lakes, so don't worry. And they're very clearly marked, too, on the lakes. There's a very noticeable, discolored, disjointed patch of ice. Somewhere a star exists. Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's actually test this. Let's turn backwards and see if the star disappears in the fog. It kind of sort of does. Then it gets so tiny that it's... Well, it doesn't really... It just blends in. It actually doesn't disappear, but it blends in. Very nicely. That was not going to ghost hunt. That was the first star, apparently, though. Oh, I guess that one is just not... Okay, then. I think I know what happened. I offset the names by 1. The names are offset by 1. So that one was Coins by the Frozen Spikes. Course 3 is Star 3 is the Lost Penguin.
Let's go.
So speaking of Lost Penguin, let's try and find the Lost Penguin. I think it's somewhere around here. Maybe. No, it's not here. That's too close. I know it's on the complete opposite end. That's the Bivvy, the snowy mountain. It must be over here in this corner, if I remember correctly. Is this the larger crack? That is the larger crack. So we found the second crack. More stuff here, and a cannon that I never actually tested if you could blast out it effectively. Looks like you can. I'll probably need to add something to mark off the cannon's existence. I'll probably just add a mound. Mark that right now, actually. C5 cannon hole. Penguin should... No, I got turned around. It's over here. There it is. And let's speed up this very slow process. Somewhere around here. Might be going the wrong direction. Definitely going the wrong direction. Here it is. Oh.
Here we go!
Okay. Right. Okay, so in vanilla, yeah, I don't know why it does that, but the penguin star, unless you can change what star number the penguin star is, might be able to. Huh. I'll need to look into that. Okay then. That's the wrong level. Don't know why I went into that. I forgot where course 5 was.
Okay. Go.
So I already have coins by Frozen Spikes. This one's supposed to be the penguin star, so I'll just get, I guess I'll get oh, actually. Yeah, that's okay then. The 6th star you can only get in the 6th mission. And since we can't get the 2nd star, we can't get the 6th star either. Pity. But it kind of had problems anyway. It needed to be redone. So it'll be available in the next beta. So I guess in the meantime I'll get these discolored patches of ice. Every patch of ice has one. There's 5 patches of ice. And then there's the last star in this level, not the 6th one, but the last one that we can get, which is possibly my favorite star in the entire game. I might need to add coins or something to actually, yeah, make it more easier to find, because it is kind of hard to figure out what to do. Have I already been on? No, I have not been on this patch of ice. This is a big patch of ice, with another patch of ice right around here. Hey Trenton, welcome to the end of this. Where's the last patch of ice? I don't remember. Then again, even if I did remember, this level looks the same, so it'd be kind of hard to figure out. Did I get the one by the star? Say, how are you, Trenton, anyway? That's correct. crevice. Running around in EverQuest? Okay. This is my favorite level in this game, for the record. I love how foggy it is and how snowy it is and how you can't see anything. And with the Donkey Kong Country 1 music and play. I did get this one. Get over here. I'll just surmise what Star 6 is since we can't get it in this beta because problems. So Star 6 was you'd be warped to an even foggier and snowier version of this level, and you'd be slowly dying and you'd be slowly sinking in the sand, and the ice was actually lava. It was so cold it would hurt you. It was supposed to be like it was called like the blizzard intensifies or something, and so you have to follow a coin trail to keep yourself alive because you're dying because it's so cold, and eventually you'll find a star. And also because you're also sinking in the sand because it's snowing. It's a blizzard. But unfortunately, it doesn't work, and it also needed a bit of tweaking anyway. Here it is. Okay. And the star appeared in that general direction. Good. Don't know where. Just over here somewhere. No, the ice is lava. The snow is sand that you sink in, but it's the same textures. It's just it looks the same. It just has different properties. Bleh. Somewhere in this general direction is a star now. Not in this general direction. I got turned around. Oh dear. I think it's somewhere near the start of the level. Probably did sound familiar that way, Trenton. Also, if you died in the blizzard, a really horrifying camera pan would happen, because the camera would pan to the top of the toxic gas cloud, which is making you die, because of course you can't die in cold. So it's toxic gas, so if you do stand still, Mario will start coughing, but that's besides the point. And so just cameras to the top of it, you can't really see anything, the blizzard just swirls around you. It's really good cinematic. Also, the camera is horrible, so I tried fixing the camera in that one particular part of the level, and it ended up destroying the camera in every other level. That'll be fixed in the next beta. Somewhere is the star, come on. Where is the star? Don't make me use wireframes. Oh. I'm near, I think. I was. I thought it was near the star. Maybe it's... Oh, it's near the big ice field, I think. Which, if that's the Bibyuk, that means the big ice field... Wait, what? This is the mountain range. No, it's not the mountain range. The Bibyuk is not near the mountain range. It's on the other end. Oh, good. I guess we're climbing out of this. Oh? Excuse me, what? Okay, then. Apparently that third box only appears in the first star, which means I might be kind of stuck down here. I don't know when I last save stated. When did I last save state? Before I got the red coin star. This will be fixed in the next version of this. Okay, we have a camera that might help. might be able to escape. Maybe. Maybe if I'd like triple jump. You can triple jump off of a tiny box like that. It's just difficult. I can't wall jump off this one. Yeah, none of these walls are wall jumpable. Huh. It's a really unfortunate thing to only have available in the first star. Because now you kind of just get stuck. Also doesn't help that we've got a snowy texture here. Cause so you slide more. Huh. And I knew it's possible. Oh good, and then we lost all audio. Let's try that again, shall we? If I can't get it, I'll just not bother getting this secret star. The star appears somewhere. By the gigantic ice pond. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Don't know why I can't long jump or triple jump here. Huh. I guess we're just gonna reset and not bother getting that. Oh well.
Okay. Let's go.
So that star is obtainable, but problems happen. Anyway, now for my favorite star possibly in the entire game. It's in this mountain range. Although it's kind of hard to find. Because it's not very clear that you have to climb this mountain range. The title is something like Climbing the Mountain Range, I don't know. Since the titles are also screwed up. You kind of just have to be observant right now. There should be a slope somewhere right here that is very shallow. I might add coins up here. A shallower slope. Well, actually, that's still the wrong slope. Where's the correct slope? Here's the correct slope, I think. Yeah, right here. I'll probably add coins here. So you can climb this. Stars right there. Mainly I love this camera shot. Just the snow and the fog and everything behind you, the star right there. And I failed. Good. How did that happen? I don't know, I couldn't... I might not have gone far enough. There might have been another platform, I don't recall. It's been like a month since I made this level. You can climb up here, it's a bit shorter. Cut. Something like that. Making these slopes just barely not steep enough so that you can actually stand on them is kind of tricky. Okay, yeah, I just didn't go up far enough. And it's got the wrong star name. Which one is this one? No, that is correct. Climbing the Frosty... Strange, huh? Climbing the Frosty Mountains. Anyway, now there's one more, star, one more bonus level, and then we'll, check out the final level. This level is really good. Tidal Isle. It's small, but it's kind of jam-packed full of cool stuff. Maybe I need to add a few more random coins here, but I don't know. Also, I like this tower. I'll demonstrate more when I'm in the tower, but anyway. First things first, we need to lower the water level. Same music as the other bonus level. I might give this level its own music eventually. Also, look at this perfect curve. I'm proud of this curve. It is all perfectly measured. Everything is the exact same. It's curved so well. No triangles. Everything is a rectangle. Anyway, this is where you do need to do a BLJ here, which I might change. Probably will. You need to BLJ inside this cage. It's a really easy one because the wall is so thin, but it's still... I should probably remove all necessary BLJs. Anyway, there's a cannon that you can't access. This is a fun tower to have fun with, because... What? All the inside walls are solid. So how can I peer inside of it? Whatever direction you peer inside of this tower in, it's transparent. It's see-through. So no matter what direction the camera's facing, you'll always be able to see where you are in this tower. I love it. I did some really fun stuff with textures there. Anyway, climb up here. We can raise the water level, but first we need to jump down here. And we get coin 2. Now there is a coin here that we can't get. We need the water level to be higher to get that coin. However, if the water level is higher, we can't get this coin. So it's a big puzzle about figuring out how to get specific coins. That's not where I want to be. That triangle doesn't need to be there. This kind of makes jumping a bit more of a pain. Fortunately, I don't need to see the long jump. I should probably know, over there... Actually, I'll show this off before I raise the water level. So here is Bomb on Buddy, but this thing is in the way. You can't actually access it. Although, actually... Yeah, no, you can't access it on the lower water level either, because you can't get up there. So how do you actually get to the Bomb on Buddy? You flood the cage, and that will remove the platform. Also, we can't get this coin. Actually, what if you jump down there while this thing was flooding? You could solve the bug, I just realized. You can't jump down here like that, because then... well, that's one of the sort of moments where it's like broken by insanity. Here's another secret. This pipe is really garbage. It uses one of Bowser's textures, Bowser's shell textures, but it's the best texture there was for a pipe. Up here is a secret, and raising the water level also puts this thing up here. I actually need to get another partially see-through texture. I've got this bars texture and a generic gate texture that came with Google SketchUp, but I want to make my own. I'm really good at this sort of thing. Anyway, here's just some platforms. Don't know why these platforms exist. You can't get up there without the cannon. Yeah. I do like how this level utilizes the floating platforms and the water, a whole bunch of stuff that nobody uses from What Dry Roll. Nobody uses the water raising and lowering switches. So that's one of the reasons why I really like this level. Also, yeah, this is just a bump here to make sure that you can't triple jump and grab the ledge. You will slide off. It's to force to be done like how I want it to be done. Oh good, we jumped through the cage. Yeah, we can kind of just do that. I might change that. Kind of makes getting up here a pain. A little bit. To be honest, I'll probably change the third beta. The second beta is mainly going to be working on making all the levels actually completable, all the stars, getting all 40 stars obtainable. And then the next betas will be fixing minor things. Here's another unused thing in many ROM hacks. These platforms, most people just use boxes, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna actually use the large platforms from What Dry World. Now that the water level is in its middle state, we can get up here and get this coin. And the star appears up there. I really like this level simply because it uses it's a small level, but it's not just done in 2 seconds. It's a puzzle. It involves the water level switches that nobody uses, and the only way to access the cannon, of course, is at the lowest water level. Anyway, I need to find a way to edit this, make this so that you can, since you can only BLJ obviously in the smallest water level, but I want to remove BLJs being required, so yeah. Anyway, that aside, we can hop into this cannon, which I might change the inside of that to be a stony texture, I don't know. We can kind of just blast up here. And there's that star. So that's all. We can actually get that one star that we didn't get, the icy thing, if we didn't get stuck in the thing. But 34 stars only obtainable. That's 6 unobtainable. Where are they unobtainable? Frozen Wasteland, 2 unobtainable. Paradox Caverns. Wait, what? Oh yeah, one of those is unobtainable because of the same reason. Just wrong star IDs, that's 3. There's a secret star that's unobtainable, that's 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, hundreds, right, okay. Hundreds. Anyway. So, Course 5 doesn't actually have any music, or the final Bowser level has no music whatsoever. Because it was at this point when I realized I needed to redo the game in a new version of the SM64 editor, so I just stopped caring about the music, I just made it playable. But yeah. So instead, I'll just play the MIDI that is going to be there. So, welcome to Bowser's Battlefield Fortress. This is the MIDI. I don't actually know if this MIDI will work. Some MIDIs just don't work, but I hope this one does, because this is so good. Looks like the bridge is out. I hope this part doesn't trip up too many players. Bridge is out, but there's a path up here. I put a lot of effort, the most effort, into this final sequence of stuff. weeks if ever into this. So this is probably the best level in the game. And Bowser's, it's guarded by a gate. There's a platform there. Before we open the gate though, here's some loading zones inside the castle. Oh, we don't have the vanish cap, we can't progress. I like the fading effect on the doors too. Here you need the metal cap to progress. And there's a third one, as you can probably predict, that requires the wing cap. So one up in this one, this tower here. But the way to progress is in this tower here. Opens this gate. But I mean, just look at this. Look at this tower. It is menacing. It's long, it's tall, it's very menacing. So this is the outside music. I don't actually have inside music planned yet. Inside castle music. Also, this is Lethal Lava Land now. That's besides the point. So let's just listen to this MIDI. Not the MIDI that's gonna play here, but oh well. So the inside of the castle is divided up into 4 sections. Up there, in the water, up there, and behind the wall, above this lava. So we need to complete one of the other 3, and then go up there to progress. So let's just start with the wing cap section. So how this works is, I mean, you'll see actually. Good job, mate. This level will probably get like almost no changes, because this level's already like perfect. Aside from static music. And that's bad angle. Yes, that was a weird hit thing there. Don't ask about it. I'll probably add more visual stuff later. More aesthetics. Because right now aesthetics are kind of lacking. I could add like lamps. Bowser statue maybe, I don't know. Color. So the gimmick of this final level is you need so there's 3 sections, each one for a cap switch, and that section correspond, like it would be made much easier if you had that specific cap switch. You don't though, so you have to do it the hard way. Like you could just fly over this if you add the wing cap, which is what this leads to. But instead you gotta do this. Nonsense. Wing cap is probably the hardest section. Metal is definitely the easiest. You can't die in metal. We need to land and get a better angle. It's just better to just do this. Burn. Here's the wing cap. And of course it's safe, so your progress is permanent. You can teleport here, and it teleports you back to the main hub. So you only need to do one of the cap switches in order to progress. So I'm gonna do all 3. I'll leave metal for last. Let's do vanish next. Vanish is... To do vanish, you need to go up here. getting the right balance of enemies without it lagging was very difficult. At least in that main hall area. Vantage cap is also kind of difficult, but not as. Obviously, if you have the vantage cap, you can just walk through all these flames without having to do some neo-dodging strats. Or you can just go up here, which is a lot easier. Actually, apparently it's easier on the other side. Don't know how I didn't get burned there. That Womp is having a fun time. Yeah, I don't know why, but Womps are kind of broken. Also, that grate is just completely screwed up, but that's okay. We are alive. Also, that fire jet needs to not exist. That was from an old version of this part of the level, which it'll be removed when I re-add all the objects in the new version. Originally, there was a pole here, and that fire jet was going to be vertical, but not only did I not have pole geometry, I also couldn't get the fire jet to be vertical. I'm not sure it can be. I thought they weren't Kaizo, but I couldn't get it. So you can just jump up here from this end by doing a wall jump off the fire jet box. And lastly, we've got this part. There were supposed to be 2 fly guys. I guess they killed themselves on the lab. I guess I'll add snippets instead. I should probably mark that down though. F2 fly guys snippet in VC area. And if you'll notice, all the caps are inside this pool. There is actually a plot. A rough plot that I have in mind. Not implemented, of course, but there is a reason why it's all like this. Kind of contrived, but now for the metal cap area, which honestly isn't easier. If you had the metal cap, it would be slower. Maybe it would be easier, but it's still water with current. Welcome to Majora's Mask. That's what this is inspired off of. Pick a path, any path. You pick the wrong path, and you get teleported back here. So the Zora section of the moon in Majora's Mask is what this is extremely inspired off of, and it worked so much better than I thought it would. Anyway, there's a few ways to get the correct path. It loops a bit, but if you go left at the start, you need to go all the way to the right every junction. You go all the way to the right here. Actually, you need to go left here, actually, not all the way to the right. Anyway, here's the metal cap. It's kind of long, but if you only need to do one of these, it's actually kind of short. Still need to do the final section. Okay, yeah. There's still some lag. But not everything can be removed. I guess maybe remove those fire spears, I don't know. Anyway, and here's all of the caps. So the idea is that, like, Bowser's drained the power of the caps into the cap switches. Hey, Human Mustard. German dance song. Okay then. This is just a random MIDI. I don't know what the MIDI for this part is going to be, so it hasn't been added, so I'm just playing MIDI in the background. Anyway, so yeah. Welcome to this gauntlet, which I've tried hard to make sure that you couldn't do without. I'm actually going to test. There is one part that might still be possible to do without any of the caps. Come up here, and then if you can, I don't know. This is the only place you can get to from up here, and if you could land here, That's why I added this fire. Yeah, you cannot get enough speed. You would need to slide kick underneath that wall, but yeah, I don't think it's actually possible without the caps, which is what I was wanting. So you can pick any cap. Just one of the caps, which is why you only needed to do one section. And you can use the cap to get past this gauntlet. Wing cap is possibly the easiest. Vanish is definitely the hardest. Hit that switch, free this bomb-on buddy who opens the cannon. And we got double music, but that's besides the point. Or remove your cap anyway. So you can shoot up here, and welcome to the tower part. So there's another cannon. Alternatively, you got these shortcuts. As you remember earlier, you needed, so these are the other ends of those 3 doors. I guess I'll just take the metal cap one for illustration purposes. You can only take this if you have the metal cap. And it leads back outside. It's a shortcut. One shortcut for each cap, so you only need 1 cap, although it's kind of a pointless shortcut, but it's a shortcut nonetheless. I like the idea of it. Anyway, with whatever means you've gotten up here for, take this cannon, blast back up here, and we're gonna nix this MIDI. Normally it'd be the other MIDI that plays, but we're just gonna wait. Because we're getting to the end of the end of the game, end of the final level. Which, it's really short, but I also knew what to do, and half the stars didn't work, and by half I mean a few. Insert this MIDI. This part is gonna have this MIDI, eventually, in the final version. Ominous. Dramatic. And there we have a weird pedestal, which is your teleporter to the final boss. Except it isn't. This sign is a placeholder sign, but eventually it's gonna read something like, "Bwahaha, fell into my trap, Mario." And this is one final gauntlet before you fight Bowser, which will have probably this music. And I'm dying horribly. Now here's a heart to heal yourself if you need. Anyway, debates aside, it's really just a tiny area. Now for the actual final boss. Or not, because the teleporter doesn't work. I am miffed. Okay, I need to show off the final boss, so I'm just gonna do some quick surgery on this ROM. Give me a moment, have a seal in the meantime. I just need to open it up in Toadstool. Do something right quick. Okay, we need to go to Bowser Course 1. The final is 5 subset levels, which are just all over the place. It's kind of a glorious mess. Warp fading. Why isn't this working? Dunno. Might have been too low. That should work, though, in theory, at least. We'll have to go through all that nonsense again. It's okay, we saved. Yes, game? Gotta work. Game? Why is it suddenly not working? Why did it suddenly get set to 4 megabytes of memory size? What is even going on?
Okay.
Fortunately for us, we can abuse our shortcut without having to open up the cannon again. We'll have to go through this again. I'll just speed through it. Because in this version of the beta, there's actually a problem. You can just not open the cannon if you just leave and take the upper shortcut. So I need to lock that cannon too. You can actually get across this gap without coming up here. You can actually either long jump, slide like that, or do a precise wall jump off of this wall right in front of me. But of course, climbing up is vastly easier. And we're burning. Excellent. I guess while I get up there, I'll just play the good music again from Mustard, since you didn't hear it. Where is it? Not that. This is gonna be the music for this outside portion, and possibly the inside of the castle. I don't know. This one. Let's just take this one, I guess. This one's Vanish Cab. Ring Cap's kind of a pain because you have to blast out of the cannon immediately afterwards. And sure, we'll go with this side now because I'm a rebel. I should actually probably add a 1-up behind there. That'd be a good thing to add. I'll write it down. 1-up, back of tower. Also, look closely as we enter, because there is a distorted texture, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try and see if I can pause it. Oh, I couldn't tell because my camera was bad. But I think there's a distorted texture, it's kind of hard to tell. Whatever. Just speed through this. This is really short anyway. I might make this part longer. Also, this jump here is kind of dumb, because you can just do that. You can't really do anything about it. But that's why I added this part here, which is halfway in the floor. I don't get why this warp isn't working. I legitimately don't get it. Okay. Let me look in Sketch, or in Toadstool for a moment. Warp fading, warp ID. The warp's just not working. Huh. Well, I'll change it to a warp pipe. This is getting annoying. Sorry about this. Where did I last save state? You're good. I am editing the correct version, right? Should be. You know, I'm just gonna add a cheaty dev warp. Re-add my cheaty dev warp. And just remove it when I re-release this. Sorry about all this. So cheaty dev warp, enter the first level. And my cheaty dev warp's not working either. What? Am I editing the wrong version? Of course I use Toadstool. It's the only option, really. Well, I hate Quad 64. It's a pile of garbage. I only use Quad 64 if I absolutely have to. Apparently I think I was editing the wrong copy of the game. Should be able to get this working. No, that was... Huh. Let's nix the music. So this should work, and if it doesn't, then I don't know why it doesn't. Cheaty dev. Okay, and the teleporter works too. So I'll remove that after I'm done this stream. So where is the my MIDI folder? Right here. So let's play the final. So the MIDI is completely no sound works here, and this is why I have to redo it, because there's a bug in the current version of tools I was using. But this is going to be the boss battle music. And this fight is actually kind of difficult and unbalanced, so I'm probably going to be using save states. Those things there are vocals. The gimmick of this fight is Bowser's going to be taunting you, being like, "Rar har har, I know better. There's nothing explosive here." And he's going to mention the bullet bills, but the bullet bills are explosive. He's just not going to realize that. Because, you know, bullets, gunpowder, that's explosive. You can actually stand on these boxes without blowing up. But if Bowser collides, he will blow up. Anyway, that's the gimmick. Also, everything is rainbowy and stuff. Which means Bowser can usually doing a bad job of illustrating that right now, but he likes to fall off a lot. is actually a buff for him, because it means he does this a lot. Also, I'm getting my butt kicked, so let's just restart. I love this mini. Also means it's basically impossible to just have him run at you, to do a cheap strategy of having him run at you and then wait for him to hit the edge and then just grab him from behind, because you can't do that anymore. We need to get away from this fire jet, because it'll almost always run off the edge, so you gotta actually be skilled. So this fight is very difficult. Fire jet. I need him to not breathe fire. I need him to walk over here. Just move over here. I actually did import this earlier today, this MIDI, and it sounds really good. It sounds really good. The MIDI works amazingly. So that fire jet is there because that's where Bowser will fly after he gets hit. So it's to prevent camping. I'm really bad at Bowser throws, I'm going to be using save states. It is not Mega Man, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we actually did. Getting the arena size, the correct without so that he doesn't fall off was very difficult. So like, because if Bowser hits a bomb and then falls off the edge, he won't actually take damage from the bomb. So it's very important so that if he's there, he won't fall if he's on the edge. But of course, you can't grab him either. They do a lot of damage, Bullet so you have to make sure that Bowser lands and actually gets up, because otherwise he won't actually, the damage won't register. Is he gonna? Okay, he is. I think this is Shadow the Hedgehog music. I don't know for sure, but I think if I recall correctly, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. It's just called Silence X in the MIDI. That's what the MIDI's called, so I don't know for sure. Is it F-Zero? It might be F-Zero. I got a bunch of F-Zero MIDIs. Also, I'm so bad at Bowser throws. Welcome, Northern Wolf. Also, I'm on the wrong profile, but ignore that fact. Oh! Did I not test this one well enough? That one worked. Why did it not work? Now I'm curious. Okay, it's just a little too far, okay. It's probably F-Zero. I got a bunch of F-Zero midis. Well, I'm just gonna be a cheater and get hit off here instead of... But yeah, that's what I meant. So if I hit him at the back there, he doesn't actually take damage and he'll just fall into the void. So I actually need to move this bomb closer. That's a major issue. Also, I'm really bad at Bowser throws. But yeah, this actually sounds really good in the SM64 sound font. I'll show that off afterwards. Is that gonna work? No. There we go. That one does, however. Bowser has his missy fit. Oh, he didn't. Sometimes he usually likes to go to the center platform, but if he's directly underneath one of these platforms, he'll go towards this one instead. This one I don't think we've gone. I'm sure we haven't. Oh good, we're dying. Oh good, fire. Oh good, bullet bill. We're dead. Originally, the arena looked completely different from this. It was just 4 rectangular platforms that were sloped, but not on the edges, and it was just really bad. And none of the bombs would actually work. So, that's why it's like this. It's actually just a hexagon, but with holes in the middle, divided into 4 sections. So you still want him to run at you, so that you can get him near one. It is more so easier from the center, maybe, I don't know. I'm so bad at Bowser throws. It's really hard on the keyboard, because I have to press 4 buttons instead of rotating the control stick. It's a lot harder. And that's it. Dumb like dinner. So I need to just write down F5 bomb. I guess Western bomb. 2R. And more change text and left. And that looks really weird. And then unchanged cutscene and yeah. That's this game in a nutshell. So, in the new version that I'm working on, I've got the music actually working. How do I access it? I believe it's just not like that. By hopping in here. The fight itself doesn't work, just the music so far. You get the gist. Other songs I considered was, this one from Pokemon. Almost won, but this next part here killed it for me. That part there just didn't roll with me. This, and then this part here is just, it didn't feel like boss fight music. It sounded more like Super Mario Galaxy Rainbow level music. So that's the sort of place I would put that there. Like a final super awesome epic level. Maybe the lead up to Bowser, I don't know. If it had that sort of level. Another one I considered, but immediately dissed, was another F-Zero song, Red Canyon. Really good song. But yeah, it's too fast. It doesn't work. Then, of course, there's this amazing MIDI, which is really good. It's Red Canyon from F-Zero X. Something like that. That's at least what the MIDI's called. Then there's this glorious MIDI. That's enough of that one. uh, that it sounds familiar-ish to me, but that's from Mario Party E. Something about Waluigi. Yeah, it is. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. Oh yeah, this. I considered this for the final level, but I don't know. It's either this or this for the lava section at the end. But I think the SMRPG song works better than Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart. I listened to it in Nordic, but I don't actually have that one because I dismissed that MIDI as an option. Sorry. Then there's this MIDI, which is just an amazing MIDI, and I need to put somewhere in some hack sometime eventually. I could make skins for Mario. What do you mean skins? Just like changing his colors? That's pretty easy to do. As for enemies or something like, I don't know, that's... I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I have no reason to do so. But I could probably figure it out. Toadstool has a bunch of that sort of capability to replace textures. As for 3D models, I know less about that. But I could Google it. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Making originals... model hacking is kind of difficult. Especially because you need to put fluid animations, especially for Mario and stuff. Replacing, like, the model of a Goomba is fine. Usually pretty easy because it has just one model. It doesn't animate. It just walks and moves and rotates, but it's still the single model. That song's pretty good. Probably I'll stick it in, like, a peaceful, tranquil lake in the middle of a forest sort of level. But that's not in Surreal 1. But that aside, that's really all I had planned. I mean, I guess I could stream more. I don't know, what would I stream? Huh. I haven't really streamed a lot, or really at all this week, because I was working on Surreal. Huh. Yeah, I don't really know what I'd stream. I didn't really have any other plans, so I guess I'll just end it today. End the stream. Might do some Crystal Sync of Bingo later. I'll put in a Pingo for Bingo right now. And if I do Crystal Sync of Bingo, I might do some. I've not tried the new SMB3 Rando yet, actually. I haven't done it in a bit. Last I heard they added a bunch of overworld options, so like levels would be swapped with pipes and castles and toad houses and stuff, and your spawn point. But I haven't actually seen anything beyond that, or tried that out. What's the new SMB3 Rando ad? Hmm. Yeah, I'll get back to SMB3 Rando when I finish Surreal, when I finish this ROM hack and fully release it. But that aside, yeah, I'll end the stream. If I do some Crystal Cinco Bingo, I might stream it. Until then, have a seal, and thanks for watching.